I finally got my hands on some of the huge paint mixing sticks that have the ruler pre-printed on them. These are super long, very thick, sturdy wood. These are made for 5-gallon buckets. So there's 3 in each. So I grabbed 2 packs. I want to use these as the sides of my basket or caddy, whatever you want to call it. The very first caddy that I made, it was based on a picture I saw where the sides of the caddy was made from pre-printed wood with ruler measurements on it. So I'm going to make another caddy. I feel like I'm going caddy crazy now. This is the 3rd one that I'm making. And for my sides, I want to use these bamboo turners. When I first saw them at DollarTree, they made me think of as the side of a wood caddy, but they were just so narrow. So what I want to attempt to do is glue tumbling tower blocks to the sides to make a side that would be wide enough to support a caddy. And for my bottom, I'm going to use this. I made this a few months ago. I was going to make a welcome sign, and then I decided not to do it, so it's just been sitting around. So I'll put it to use and make this the bottom part of my caddy. It's made from Cedar shims, the exact same thing that I made my dream caddy with, and I made this the same way I made that one, except I stapled it. I put 6 pieces of shim together, glued some bracing pieces, and then I went back and stapled these. So these are actually, this might be a bit sturdier than the other one. So this is the materials that I'm gonna use. I also have my rotary tool. It's corded. These are all dry. I think what I want to do is put a bit of wood filler maybe in these gaps on each one. Okay, I like the addition of the additional block. I think that will look good, especially with the height of the turner. So I'm going to need cut pieces on the side. So I'm going to measure it by having my side piece laying down, and then just draw a line here where I need to cut, and I'm going to use my rotary tool, and I'm going to have to repeat this 5 times on each side because I have 5 blocks. Okay, looks to be correct. And let's stand it up. Standing up, it's correct. So I'm going to repeat the same thing 5 times on each side, 10 for each one of these paddles. So I'm going to have to do 19 more cuts, and I'll do those off camera. All my little nipped pieces, I have them cut for each side. And now I'm going to glue them on and then sand down the sides to make it smooth so that the rulers will have a even surface to be applied to. After cutting all of these little ones and gluing them on, it just occurred to me that all I had to do was lay them lengthwise and make one cut here on each side. So that's what I'll be doing for this side. So if you recreate this, just use 2 blocks lengthwise to finish off your side. Okay, I have cut 4 of the 3-gallon paint sticks to about 15 inches. You can see that. And now I'm going to start gluing onto the side piece. I'm going to flip this over and glue these 2 onto this side. Okay, while the glue is drying for the base on the top, I'm going to take my tumbling tower blocks and start assembling my handle to 15 1/4. Okay, for this handle to fit on the top, I'm going to have to place a block here on the side and cut it there and then glue it on for it to fit properly. And I'm hoping that this will be sturdy as a handle. This one is a lot larger than the first one that I used this method for a handle. So if this doesn't work, I do have a piece of 36-inch baluster that I can cut down to use as a handle. Double up for my handle. So initially I'd already done 1 pilot hole, but since I added the second row to make this thicker, I'm going to go ahead and go through here so that I have a full pilot hole on both sides, both ends. I drilled a pilot hole to make sure that there was no splitting, but my nail came down all the way through here. So I think I'm gonna take this little piece here and glue it under here just for added security so that my nail doesn't come out when I pull the handle up. I'm gonna add a piece to the other side as well.